let's take a look at the top 5 manager traits that make people want to leave their job. It's hard being a manager, but actually it's hard being a team member too, and we need to retain people. Managers have a key role in that and creating a really great environment for people to be at work and to do great stuff and to be great. So what should managers try and be aware of for themselves and to work on reducing or eliminating these traits in their management approach or style? So let's have a look. My first one is managers that are hostile. They're angry, they're bad-tempered, they shout at people. Not fun. The second one is managers that are abrasive. They're better than you, they're more capable at the work, or they're more intelligent than you, according to themselves. And that can come across as being sarcastic and maybe putting you down, and that's not fun either. Trait number 3, unappreciative managers. So because they don't realize it, or because they're not very skilled, or for whatever reason, they don't recognize your work. So you've done an extra push, you've stayed late, and they either haven't praised you for it, or they haven't recognized it at all, or they have recognized it and they don't know how to say thank you or well done, and to get the timing right of that praise as well. So unappreciative managers. And number 4, managers that are unreliable really winds people up. So because you're the manager, you have greater degree of responsibility, and being disorganized or forgetting what you've agreed or constantly moving meetings around, changing things, any and all of that kind of inconsistency in your thought processes, your work, your managing of a team or of a project or what have you, that unreliability and inconsistency is really, really hard for people to work for you. Number 5, untrustworthy managers. So managers who might breach confidentiality. So they're going to share something that you've shared with them and they shouldn't have, maybe. Lots of other ways that managers and team members as well, I suppose. But they managers that will say or do almost anything to make sure that they still are perceived in a positive way. So maybe it's your fault, or maybe there's some kind of insinuation or whatever, but they're not going to come out as the bad person. And I thought I would throw in a bonus one as well, because it comes up quite a lot. So my bonus manager trait that makes people want to leave is unsupportive managers. What team members want from their manager is to feel like you've got their back. From a work perspective, you're controlling the flow of work, so you're standing up for your team and you're standing up for your service in terms of the work that's flowing through you and through your department. That might mean saying no, or it might mean negotiating with your superiors or what have you, but you've got your team's kind of resources and your team's kind of stress levels in your mind when you're going to those client or those senior manager meetings. So and also maybe if they've got you want your manager to have your back if there's a customer complaint or something like that. And so they are my traits that managers should really try and kind of develop an awareness of, and see if you can kind of eliminate or at least reduce those. So awareness is key here. So thanks very much for listening. I hope you found that interesting and useful. Please click on the subscribe to the channel and like the video. Be interested to know your comments as well. So what else have you got? That I can think of quite a few more, but you tell me what makes you want to leave your job because of what your manager does. Thanks very much for watching.